Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the Harden Volume 2 LS or Lifestyle. Before we get started, if you all like sneaker reviews and other sneaker related videos, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Adidas Harden Volume 2 LS features a modified regular Harden Volume 2 traction pattern. So instead of the craters, you get these like nubs that go throughout the whole traction, and honestly the traction wasn't too bad. On clean courts you guys should be completely fine, but something to note is it does collect quite a bit of dust, so you will have to consistently wipe to get that good bite. But as always, you know, as you play on dustier courts, the traction is gonna definitely slip up a little bit on you, and because of how much dust this thing picks up, I would definitely not recommend playing on anything dustier than like a mildly dusty court, because you will slip a lot. As far as clean courts go, I say this is perfectly fine, but if you play like at your local 24, definitely the traction will not perform well. So for traction, I'm going to give the Harden Volume 2 LS a 7 out of 10. Moving on to the cushion, as always, full length boost and boost is life. The cushion in the shoe feels amazing, and what's different about this boost compared to the regular Harden Volume 2 is that it's not caged up in the forefoot, so you really do feel the boost and it feels really nice. Just full length boost in general feels really nice, but when it's fully uncaged, because there's no cage lateral side or the medial side, the boost feels amazing. Definitely not the best cushion setup for basketball, for performance basketball, but just in general it feels amazing. Personally, I like the way this feels, but it is just a little bit too mushy for me, especially for my play style. So in terms of performance basketball, I definitely don't think this is the most ideal cushion setup, but purely from a cushion standpoint, these feel really nice. So from that standpoint, I would say the cushion is a 9 out of 10, but in terms of performance basketball, I would have to give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. Moving on to the materials featured on the Harden Volume 2 LS are very nice. So I actually went with this buckle version rather than the lace version of the LS because of the materials. On the lace version, it looks like they used some sort of like very loose knit, and it doesn't look like that it would offer too much containment. So I went with this, which has like a suede shroud that's very similar to what was used on the Harden Volume 1, but definitely not as sturdy. This version features like a burrito like fit with the suede material, and it actually has leather over here. So the containment wasn't too bad material wise. They definitely used more premium materials for the shoe, but the materials itself definitely not suited for basketball as well. It still didn't offer exactly like the type of containment you need to play basketball. So like before, I'm going to give you two different ratings from two different standpoints. Strictly for material usage, it's a 9 out of 10. In terms of performance basketball, I'm going to have to give it maybe like a 7 out of 10. So with these two separate ratings that I'm throwing out right now, you can pretty much tell how this video is going to go. Moving on to fit, I think these guys run true to your Adidas size, so that means half size down from your standard Nike and Under Armour sizes. And if you guys are slightly wide footers, I don't think you're going to have a problem. Wide footers, maybe try these on in store just to make sure that you guys are getting your correct size. Personally, I didn't think the fit was too bad on the shoe. It definitely doesn't feel like it's a very supportive shoe, so I guess this ties into support as well. The fit is nice, but the support just isn't there. The materials used on the shoe definitely just does not provide enough support for a performance basketball shoe, and these aren't a performance basketball shoe, so I can't really complain. Surprisingly, the containment in the forefoot area wasn't too bad, but in the heel area, you know, I didn't have any heel slippage, but the material used around the heel is just super flimsy, and it definitely made me scared to play in these because I felt like I had no ankle support. Like if you guys can see this is fully collapsible except for the heel. Support wise, support just isn't there on the shoe. For $160, definitely don't buy these if you're planning to play basketball on them. I'd say go with the regular Harden Volume 2. If you guys want these for lifestyle, I'd say go for it. Honestly, I didn't like the way these looked in pictures, but in person and on feet, they don't look too bad. I was honestly surprised, like these definitely played better than I thought they were going to, but it's still definitely not up to par for actually playing basketball on them. So yeah, just if you guys are planning to use these as your basketball shoes, just do yourself a favor and don't do it, especially because, you know, I don't want you all to roll your ankles, get hurt, and also these cost $160, which is I think $20 more than the regular Harden Volume 2, which is actually made for performance basketball. So just get those, don't get these, unless you guys want to rock these casually, then I say go for it. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below, and also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right, and that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.